Hi Leo, if you'd like to come on in, have a seat for some symbolic support. My name is Steph. I've made an ink blot in your name and essence bookmark style that we're going to reveal in just a moment, that we're going to scry for shapes and symbols that speak to your psyche and psychic senses. As well, Leo, we are going to add tarot and oracle, and where the ghost gift is here, we're actually utilizing Ghost Tube Seer. So there'll be visual inspirations versus audio. Receive or release freely, and you know the drill. Welcome if you're new here. For those that know, I'm going to open up. You're welcome to join me, or you can fast forward through, whatever feels good to you. Taking a nice deep breath. Closing the eyes, cleansing the palette of perception. Releasing the race and the rush. Activating the abstract mind and ancient awareness to receive and receive symbolic support in the name and honor of the Leo Collective. Leos, thank you so much for being my muse, for holding space for me to share my insights and allowing me to be a guest in your aura. Gratitude galore. All right, let's go. Oh my goodness, look at just what a mess. As I grab your Rorschach and we'll do the reveal, I'm going to grab your 2 runes. So we have here the cat coming through and trust with the manatee. If you want to reflect on those for a moment while I unravel to reveal your ink blot, your Rorschach. Leos, thank you so much for being here. And if you haven't already, please do consider sharing, and subscribing. Your presence is powerful, and I truly want you to know that you warm my haunted heart. So thank you for being you. Leo. You know the drill. If you see, sense, or feel anything, please feel well to comment below whatever shapes or symbols stand out. I'm going to take a moment here to tune in. Oh wow, there's something really powerful going on down here. I feel like this symbol means something well beyond my understanding, but I'm seeing it as an angel. Feels like, you know how they're depicted in paintings and whatnot with, the golden halo. I'm seeing that golden halo. There's some sort of, it's kind of like a warrior angel coming down, because they've got work to do. They're prepared to work with you. They are working with you, for you, Leo. Is anybody in the Leo Collective? Nice big screen. I don't know what they're called, but it's where people play music, but it's outside, like an orchestra, and if you're looking at it from the side, it kind of looks like this. There's something about the sound, because I'm even seeing somebody with long hair, rock star style, and it's fans, an album cover or something. I'm also seeing the moon pieces. I'm seeing the moon in different phases. I'm also seeing another kind of rock star, long hair, real rocker style. So what I'm seeing is an old-fashioned milkman. From the 40s or 50s, maybe. I'm horrible with time, but something right in there. It's the bust of a milkman or a businessman, but they are wearing some sort of cap. Are they a delivery driver? Are they a delivery? There's a couple here. There's a man and a woman, or it's a man and a child. Somebody might have a father in spirit or a grandfather, but they're coming through when they were younger. And they might have been a milkman or delivery person or something along that lines. For somebody, it was also they delivered you. I'm hearing they delivered you. Your birth. Welcome to the world. They were there. I'm seeing a pair of open-toed shoes with I don't know if it's little bedazzles or something like that. Very fun. Very fun. Yeah, see there with I'll put that over there, sorry. Memento Mori. Yeah, you were somebody's living legacy. like you are, like again, that rock star. Maybe you're in an orchestra or a band, or you want to belt out and sing, be adored, but you are adored. You're very much so adored, at least by this somebody in spirit. Okay, so they could also be your birth guide that's been with you since birth. If anything comes through on the ghost tube, I will bring it forward. Sorry, I just want him half screen. I don't know, just takes. Okay, well, let's not be ridiculous. There's enough room for everybody. There's enough. That's what I'm hearing. It's like enough room for everybody. Something about comfortable, almost like maybe they were a shoe salesman. There's some sort of angel that is coming through with that, especially with this 10 of Cups, this family feel, this family. It's like I'm visiting a graveyard where there's a crypt, or maybe they're in a wall, like their ashes are in a wall. And I haven't been to see them for a long time. So I feel like I'm going. I feel like I go there. There might have been a reason. Maybe there was oh, because I've changed. I hear it's like I've changed, I've grown, and I want to communicate that, what I've built for myself. And to know that I understand, like, part of the footing, whether it was your parents or something along that lines. Okay, so sorry, my nose is getting itchy. There's a strong man up here. See, like the 6-pack, or I don't know what it is, abs. Big shoes to fill, and you filled them. I'm actually seeing the manatees right here. And the manatees is about trust. They're a very gentle sea cow, right? They're very gentle, very friendly, emotionally friendly, friendliness. Because even with the cat coming through here, wanting to step forward with me, I'm seeing this cat walk up this path of where the tower is. It's like I have memories of the first time I went to a funeral home. This is what's coming through. So Leo's, for whatever that may be. Or like going back to the family home where I grew up and having to hash things out. Okay, so that's why the cat's there with the moon. I can't help but say, but like angel ancestry is coming through. Yes, there might be some terrible things that have happened, but there's something else. It's like in this angel capacity that has been soothing you since the passing of this person specifically. Not to say that they're the be all end all, but but you're there. It feels like you were maybe their be all end all. I feel like you might be an only child. Yeah, and I do feel like you're a daughter, or at least predominantly feminine energy. And you're carrying that memoir. So maybe it was somebody's parent that was famous or something like that, or your parent or grandparent, somebody was famous, and you carry their memoir, you have their journal. I keep hearing like they're so proud of you. They're so proud of you. You're a lot stronger than you give yourself credit for, Leos. If this is not your scry story, I want to thank you for holding space for others to receive it. Because this is the Mina is also in this deck is the High Priestess. I'm seeing kind of like a feminine energy, female expressed, just not nice. I don't know who this is. And maybe it was like you had a great dad, like a nasty mom or something like that, or grandmother. Feminine figure, female guardian of sorts. I don't know if they knew or didn't know. There's that cow. They're trying to give you something now, and they're trying to give you something now, but if I'm being honest, like with this temperance, like it feels very sacrificial of that kindness, of the manatee, of the trust. And you're kind of like, no, I'm good, thanks, when it comes to that. Yeah, see, there they are. Whoever these people are. These figures. Maybe you weren't friendly with your parents or something like that tower. Oh, battery's running low. Okay, thank you. And now you can go back and kind of, I think maybe you go to their graves. Yeah, you go to their graves. And they're giving back to you. They know what you've been doing. They know. They are aware. They are grateful that you were able to paint yourself a picture beyond what maybe they had provided. That you are the wise one that casted through their illusions, and you stopped something. Like, enough is enough. When I see this card, it's like, hands up, enough is enough. And you are this. You're like the breaker of chains or something like that. You made better judgments. And when you go to the grave, they listen. They listen. Hear the roaring flames with the masterful trance that calls upon a heaving chest. Give in to its alluring grip if you please, but heed my warning of the claws that draw blood without mercy. With the bat, invoke the power and fear not the hidden. What lurks is coming with undenying change. Leos, you were not seduced by something in the darkness. Because it's bringing me into like when I was talking about those rock stars. And you know how like there's that lore or the mystery or the myth or the tale where some rock stars have sold their souls? You didn't. You didn't. And there's parents in spirit or grandparents that are very, very proud of you for having. They were sick. They were sick. You didn't do it. You didn't do it. You invoked something. You invoked your own power. And it was like, well, one could say, well, do you fear the change or fear not following that? But there's fear either way. So at least this way, it's your path. Fast. Okay. All right. Okay. Leos. If you haven't already, please do like, share, and subscribe. Oh my goodness. Did I say that already? Whew. So what I want to note here is, okay. It's like there is these two specific, I'm going to call them archetypes. And perhaps they were parents. Right here. Masculine and feminine, or male and female. Call them whatever you will. And in between is this angel that is you. I don't know how else to say that. It literally like you're an earth angel. Yeah, you've accepted something about yourself, like your position, that you are like this angel. That's how I'm feeling it. feel very silenced in your reading, in your story here, in your scry story. It's quite beautiful, if I may. I can imagine for some it might feel a little lonely at times, reflecting upon maybe what you've been through, what you see in other people. Because I also like someone who might be a youth worker or like a marriage counselor or something like that. Maybe you're in marriage counseling, or again you've been talking to somebody your whole life. Even somebody in spirit, even in the divine. Somebody in the angelic atmospheres. Because you have here synergy. And what this is making me feel like when I look at this card is fiercity without the ferociousness. You can be ferocious. You've had to be. To do what you did. To do what you do. Yes. Because you're protecting what you know to be true is you. You. Somebody woke the dragon, and you did something with that. Sorry, give me a moment here. Let's see if I can. Okay. Yep. So it's very much so like it's like imagine going into the tower, and then you decide to go to like this family home to recap things, and you look something square in the face. And maybe not everyone is in the afterlife aura, and you have this ability to talk to them, to go to their, if they're living with somebody else or the town, whatever it is, and you get to go back and be like, this is who I am. But I forgive you, or whatever the case is. But it's like you go back and you go down where this treasure is, this dragon, this you. Because this is what you've created. It's like seeing your old bedroom. And what you wished for your life, what you wanted for your life. Might have even had a pet cat that passed there. Is there anything else for Leo? Compassion, yeah. See, it's like... Okay, sorry, there is something coming through here on the ghost tube, but El Tablito. Let's see if that will... With the Minotaur. Or part of you, it felt like your purity was held prisoner in some way, shape, or form. But you were training, like, because I've never seen the movie Star. I say I'm very blank. How to Train a Dragon or something like that. Yeah, there's somebody in bed there. Where like you can recall some not great things. Maybe, again, if it's not you, it might be that you hear about not great things from a lot of people, and you have to carry that as a confidant, as a therapist, as a mentor. See the underworld again, and this darkness. Leo, I want this, hopefully I'm not butchering it. Hopefully I'm not butchering it. I want to know, sorry, this is, oh my God. See, there's so many things seemingly going awry or wrong in your reading. Batteries are dying. Okay, but I'm not going to let that, because this is definitely sitting out on the curb. I feel like you were left, or you had to run away from home. Or again, maybe you work with runaways or something along that lines. In the night, something about the nighttime. I don't know what happened at night, but there's something about the nighttime, because we've had the darkness come up a few times. The underworld, and greet the darkness. There's the underworld. And I'm not going to lie, there's a part of me that wants to, stop the story. But this is somebody's story. This is someone's spirit that's gone through something. And that's worth speaking bravery into, because it said they've already gone, perhaps you've already gone through it. You've stepped forward from like this maybe overbearing situations of the underworld, the shift, take the leap, the journey, like you're clear to go ahead. You took the leap, you're taking the leap. And then with darkness and then great, I'm so speechless. That's fine. I don't mind. See, there's somebody else in spirit that's been keeping an eye out, that's above all of this. It's an angelic presence. They've also been keeping you safe because you're part of like the angel incarnate. So they've been doing their best to keep you safe while you kind of expose something. Yeah, there's some sort of expose with the mirror. You might have even had a sibling. At one point in time, I wanted to say you might have been an only child, because that's kind of how it felt. But it was like maybe something was happening more to one child or one sibling than the other. Okay, but I want to note there's another rabbit hole that's just opened up, that when I left, let's say, the symbolic home, in which you feel like it's like heaven. You feel like you have a twin somewhere, or a part of you. You know, and this might even be the other part of you. It's like you're also shifting from like maiden to mother, or mother to crone. Insert any wordages that feel good. Yep. My goodness, this is what I want to say is, my goodness, Mina, remember, have you been cherishing writing down your stories? Not necessarily to cherish them if this is your scry story, but if it's not, again, thank you. Because it's like, this book is your treasure as well. It might teach other people. It might help other people. I feel like it resonates with other people, like your strength to communicate it. Comfort is coming. I think if it's something you're starting to experience, I feel like it's something you are doing for other people. Yep, collective. Okay, so this is... all the love for Leos here. Magic. You are blessed. I feel like something was in the works. It's like, you know what I say? It's like the haunted hearts. Like, I feel like you could have been in a situation that just was haunting. And while your spirit is fierce, maybe not ferocious, but you might have just had, you just might have had some energies around you that were, I don't know. They're just, I don't know if they're parents, guardians, or if you're in an orphanage or residential school or something along that lines. But you always knew your power, and you hold that power even in the darkest of days. Even in the darkest of days, you always knew at some point in time your connection to more than these circumstances. And you yourself being part of a bigger collective, this, for lack of a better term, this angelic collective, to expose something, to do the work, and trust the goodness in others as it still does exist. You are living proof of a transmutation of that. Heartaches, not hurting, not perpetuating hurt. Okay. Let's bring up your rune here. This is deep stuff, Leos. I do hope that I send you like a very, very, very large hug. Incredible. All right, let's bring up your runes here. Again, if you would like to take that in, and I totally forgot to look them up or to find the card, but that's okay. We will take a deep breath. Breathe, baby, breathe. There's the cat there. The cat spirit brings intuition, autonomy, and gives access to the supernatural. Cats can see in the dark and are very magnetic and sensual. Your spirit cat can help you develop your intuition, remain confident in moments of darkness, and overcome challenges with agility. Come on. We've been talking about so much darkness, seeing in the dark. Autonomy. It's beautiful, Leo. It's beautiful. You are beautiful. I am going to leave this here as I've taken up a lot of your time, but I truly want you to feel the beauty of what you've been through and the family you have support, this collective, angelic collective that you are a part of. They see you, even in the darkest of days, and they feel you, and they hear you, and I feel like trusting in that. And I feel like you do. All right, Leos, until next time, we will flip this for perspective possibilities, and hoping all my devices and stuff and things won't like shut down on me, and all that kind of good stuff, and batteries just draining, but nonetheless, it's fine. We're good. We're here. Hugs, and I will talk to you next time when we flip it, and I'll see you again later in February. Bye. Deep.